There we go.
And it's like, obviously it was good to live through it. And when we had one. Yeah, it started to fly back. Well, when your favorite people speak for us that day, they over and speak about forever. We did what we were supposed to do, we did.
Yeah. I'm still working on that.
He called first time, heard us that, one of us was trying to get this stuff together. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know, you accent. I know. Yes, ma'am, I'm here, okay, what do you want, since you're here.
Right. Yeah, but I told her all the either call or we just need some
You
verbal.
gonna call me?
Something
I
saying.
got no phone calls, I don't
Yeah,
like
just
that.
like to, yeah.
Trying to make it. So maybe you could really. Don't eat, but don't go there. Where are you? Which man you work for Shaq?
I saw what they were at Mr. Williams' house.
She really needed you. Because people don't appreciate things like ethics and stuff.
Burger was recently, the sauce and things. Okay, yeah. I mean, I read it, I didn't see it. I read it, I was on this. If I was in green, yeah, brown, yeah. You didn't hold me?
It was good, but you couldn't tell me it was good.
Take your books. Which is still. And you clear. Yes, you do not keep my sauces because they're burning.
They ain't never know. We had a whole pan of sauce to take no
Cause he gives it all away. But I got
You need to pay because guess what? The little thing, somebody might come inside you, you got, I'm not going to myself, and I learned that so much more. Everything. And most of the time,
It's the same thing, but you have to sign away. So you just put comments behind it, and that's it. Yeah. It's the comments behind it. Thursday and Friday. Yeah, but we said 2:30 on Thursday, but we're gonna start. Because it's so, yeah, you just sign the back.
Rhode Island City Council Committee meeting, Wednesday, March 3rd, 2026, 5:30 p.m. Each person must decide before entering the chamber which agenda item they wish to comment on. If they are not seated in the chamber when the agenda item is heard, they will be notified by an officer to enter the council chamber to address that agenda item. Request that all cell phones and electronics be silenced. Public Safety Committee, item 1, call to order. Pledge of allegiance, please.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 2, establish a quorum. Item 3, roll call, please.
Mr. Payne?
Here.
Ms. Joseph? Here. Ms. Gordon.
Here.
Corner.
Item 4, Police Department, Chief Mitchell.
Good evening. For the month of February 2026, officers responded to 153 calls with a total of 22 suspects arrested and 21 traffic tickets issued.
Thank you. Item 5, nuisance violation report. Mr. Gidry.
Good evening, council, mayor, yes. I have a total of 16 cases, that we're working on at this moment. 626 gladiolas was completed. 630 South 14th Street, we get sent a condemnation request for that one. 451 Harry Brown, we sent a condemnation request for that one. 410 14th Street.
Plans. Get the mic to make sure.
Oh, yeah. 410 South 14th Street, came in for demolition, a demolition application. They actually planning on tearing that one down themselves.
That's the one with the tree?
Yes.
Okay.
So on that one, the city went out to cap the, gas line. They are supposed to, rebuild on there, so they didn't remove the service, so they shouldn't have to pay for another service. But they did ask that it be capped. He came in, and I think he had until the 9th, but he did ask until the 15th. He just had death in his family, so they kinda got a little behind, but he did say by the 15th it should be.
It was Saturday.
Mhm.
Yeah. 1161 Avenue B, they working on working on remodeling it. They requested 6 months for that one. I think we granted them 6 months for that. 1433 Rosedale, we got information from the law firm that they're working on getting the titles for it, so they can start working on that one.
They have started tearing it apart.
Not that one.
The pink house by Mr. Franklin?
No,
That's a
it's
different-
not that, that's a different,
Okay.
yeah, that's a different. 1219 Court Street, they've been notified for their shed, yes. They certified letter came back. Michigan, that's the hood house. We waiting on them to call us back to, see what they planning on doing with the hood house. So we made a phone call to those. 1249 Michigan, we haven't received notice that they received their notice. 833, we haven't received any notice on them yet. 1159 Georgia, we haven't received any notice on those either. 814 North 13th Street, they've been noticed, they came back that they've been notified. 1158 Georgia Street, they've been notified. 1505 Avenue C, this guy paid the taxes on it, he actually working on getting the title for it too, so he gonna start working on that one also. That's the one on the corner with the hole in it.
That's the burning house.
No, it's the one next to it.
It's the one on the corner, that's the
Yeah,
church.
it's the one on the corner.
So did they notify, cause that's the one for condemnation,
Yeah,
What's the address?
1205.
1205 Avenue C.
Yeah, that's up for condemnation.
What house that is?
That's the Jones house on that corner.
Yeah, that's the one up
And
on
Jones and
I think we sent notices out for that too.
Yeah, but
That's
he's,
a informed, who did you send it to?
if it went to Michael LeBlanc, he's the one
Yeah.
from Brewer, but he
He
paid the
just paid
taxes,
the
I'm
taxes.
sure, at the tax sale, right?
That doesn't, he doesn't legally own it. So
Okay.
if you would like to notify him that there will be a condemnation proceeding and I actually talked to the curator today just to get an update. She's ready and prepared. She'll be here, next week, for the condemnation
Okay.
hearing, ran ads and everything. I can't remember if she got any calls in response to the ad, but as far as Mr. LeBlanc is concerned, he can still come, but legally he doesn't
He
own the
doesn't have to.
property.
Yeah.
Paying the taxes is not transfer ownership.
Right, okay. 1129 Avenue A, well, Avenue B, I'm sorry. They asked for 90 days. Their 90 days will be up on the 7th of May. And we'll keep an update on that one.
That's not the house that got a fire, huh?
No, I think this was the house further down by the Skelton House
Oh, okay.
that, he came in, we hadn't formally even started anything. I guess he heard we were kind of working on blight, so he came in to ask for the time before he
Okay.
was notified.
Blue House?
Sir?
Blue?
I think
That's the
so,
skeleton?
board or something, no,
Yeah.
it, right before, if you're coming down, it'll be before the skeleton, if not, it'll be right after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have no response for Oregon Street, that's 1132. And we also have 1267 Oregon and 1320 Georgia that we're working on. And I also got made a phone call today.
Georgia, what? I'm sorry.
Georgia is 1320. That's, Oregon is the one with the dumpster, the 1121. Oregon with the dumpster, we didn't get any response on that one.
1132.
Yeah.
So do we know who owns that house now? For to say it's changed hands?
It's a bank, wasn't it a bank?
It was a bank, and I think we gave all the paperwork to
Casey.
Casey, yes.
Okay.
And then I also wanted to bring up another one. I think we're gonna have to put it on the condemnation list. I've been working with this one before I left for a little while. It's 1157 Court Street. It's that brick house on Court Street. It has a hole in the roof.
On the upstairs?
Yes.
Oh, that's the, okay, the Nettles.
Yeah, we'll be working on that one next. So I haven't sent any notification out to it, but I talked to the lady today and I told her I was gonna start working on it. That's all I have.
That's the ones with the name with the cars on
With the
them.
cars,
Yeah,
yeah.
and not really their cars,
Right.
yeah.
And I actually talked to him also, so he's gonna be moving them cars from over there.
Thank you.
So we also have, the last two he said, Oregon and Georgia. We've been having problems with people dumping, we can't say it's the homeowner, but someone is dumping the trash in the right of ways.
Yeah.
So, the city went out, along with myself and Lance Monday, I think, and, they went in with the tractor to clean the right of way. One of the homeowners, spoke to Mr. Guidry through the Ring doorbell, and so she called, very upset. She left me a voicemail. She's saying it's not her. I can't pinpoint who it is.
On
But
Oregon
like I
Street?
told her,
It's in between Oregon and Georgia.
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
the
so-
right of way that
Yeah.
they, drive through. So the city maintains the right of way, but we are not responsible for picking up limbs and other debris that's put out there. So she left a voicemail, I called her back, she was very upset. She said she's been there 3 years. I think she might have been the house on Georgia. She's been there for only 3 years. She's paid once to have it cleaned. She doesn't feel like she would need to have it cleaned. Like I told her, the problem is you need to put it in the front of the house, whoever it is. If you see somebody putting it, you pay for trash pickup. So I couldn't understand why someone puts it behind the house for the city to have to pick up when you're already paying for a garbage service on your utility bill.
Maybe we have to put a sign up there saying.
Well, she also went as far as to tell me that sometimes, she said it has been a while, but some people drive their cars back there. Well, it's not that big to, someone could be coming, you don't see them, they can hit someone easier than you would to me in the front of the home. So, we're looking into concrete pillars to put there, so, I told Mr. Lewis to put one at the beginning, maybe one in the middle, and then one on the other end. So if they can't see that when they're trying to drive through and tear their cars up, then that's all. But I did tell him to find something there, to put there that can prevent them from driving through, because she did tell me that.
Yeah.
It's not the only right-of-ways we've been dealing with. I don't know, everyone wants to start spring cleaning. But again, they pay for service. I just asked them to put it in the front because you're already paying for it. It's not the city's responsibility to come through to pick debris up behind the homes. So we were out there Monday morning, bright and early. They had the tractor, you know, picking up the debris to go and dump it, but just because it doesn't look nice. But that is not our responsibility. So I just wanted to bring that. So if you hear or see or talk to these citizens, constituents, whoever, let them know that they need to put it out in the front, not in the, because everybody's starting to do limbs and spring cleaning because the weather's starting to change. I get that.
Yeah, our constituent Arden Street say that she has that problem, that people just come and just dump their trash. She don't believe it's in their neighborhood, just believe people just random just coming in, putting it there.
But it's limbs. I can see if it was trash, because we had that problem
She has the trash.
what's the side of Mr. Walker? Yeah, we passed there and we took pictures of it.
Yeah, on the side of the road,
So
yeah.
I called Mr. Smith, at Republic, and he had it picked up. So I had Kevin and Gilbert to go and put the no dumping signs. Now, I haven't been there since, Mr. Guidry's taken back over. But I told him to make periodic passes there, because again, no one pays for trash there, but we, want it picked up because we want our city to look nice.
And another thing too, Mayor, what they do in Baton Rouge when they do that, they go through the baggage too, because somebody gonna have a mail or letter in that bag. And they'll go through and see who mail it is, and they'll find them.
Cause I know, as I've been going back there also, I've been trying to get in contact with the homeowners with the trash behind it, and some of them homeowners didn't even know it was back there. So I mean, I can't really pinpoint the house that, that
It's
is.
doing it, but I can't see them traveling from somewhere with limbs. Trash bag, yeah, you might go and toss it or something, but not tree limbs. It has to be someone within that area that's putting the limbs out. So I just wanted to bring that while we were talking about the nuisance.
Thank you, Mr. Gidry.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Item 6, adjourn.
Public Work Committee called to order. Establish a quorum. Roll call, please.
Excuse me. Sorry. Mrs. Gordon,
Here.
Mr. Payne,
Here.
Ms. King.
Item 4, discuss awarding the road rehabilitation project bid. Tony Aragona.
Thank you. Y'all, I passed out 2 sets of bids, and the first one is the road one. If you look at it, we took bids on the 26th of February. The low bidder was M-Track. The way we set it up was there was 3 roads, D, E, and F, Avenue D, E, and F, and y'all only had 300,000, or around 300,000 you wanted to spend, so we wanted to make sure we would be under that. So essentially, F is the additive alternate. M-Track was low. We've used them before, and they've done a good job. So I recommend y'all put on your the council agenda to award the project to M-Track for the amount of $260,918.45.
Okay.
So M-Track was the people that just did the roads.
I don't think they were. I thought it was a Barber Brothers or
Barber, yeah, I thought it was
Barry,
Barber Brothers.
somebody with a B, one of the 2 Bs. There's not a lot of road contractors left, unfortunately.
Okay. That'll be a agenda item. Anyone have any question? Okay, agenda item. Item number 5, discuss the blowing replacement project bid for the sewage plant.
Y'all, this is the next thing in your packet. If you would just, I guess, open up to the second page. This was, we took proposals. The low, it was a little bit screwed up, but if you look at the one where there's a summary, the low bidder, Key Construction LLC, they had the low bid of $363,500. Unfortunately, they did not acknowledge receipt of the addenda, and that is a bad no-no. It's public bid law. We can't ignore it. So essentially, he had to get thrown out, even though he was the lowest. So the next low bid would be Grady Crawford, $379,500. Y'all had allocated $350. It's a little bit over the allocation, but I think if y'all can come up with the money, I think it's very important, because the problem is, obviously, if the blowers go out, we're gonna spend a lot more than $29,000 in temporary, renting temporary blowers. So, I guess I recommend that y'all putting that on the agenda, and then provided the financing, the funding can be, found, that y'all award that. The Brady Crawford. With all these contracts, of course, we know. Any questions on that, y'all?
And that's for all 5 floors.
Yes, that's all. What I did, and this is probably one of the reasons it was a little high, is I forced them, they've got to deliver one and install it in 10 weeks. So they had to, add a little extra money to get it fast and basically mobilize twice. But it wouldn't do us any good if we waited 16 weeks to install it. Any questions?
So the one would at least help us out.
Yeah,
until the
I mean,
other-
if we can get one in there, then, then we have 3, so one's a spare. And then the 2 that are working now, we'll just keep them for, parts or backup.
Now, we spend all this money for this blower, which we need. Okay, if we build our new sewage plant, are we still using the old one as a backup or something?
Oh, no,
For us spending that much money for us to
No,
rebuild?
what will happen, what I'd like to do, obviously, depending on how fast y'all can convert, we could take, those blowers, if they're still in decent shape, and use them at the new site. But what would happen if y'all go to another site is essentially the influent pump station would have to stay, because all the sewer goes there. Whether or not the effluent pump station would get used, I'm not really sure, but everything else, you can bulldoze it if you want it.
Okay.
Any questions on that, y'all?
I don't have any questions on that, but I had comments to make, or I guess a request. I'm not sure when you are available and the council possibly is available, but maybe we can walk back both areas that we're looking at. I know we went out there, me, you, and Mr. Mason, to look at both sites. Daryl and I went out Monday for a complaint on Harry Brown. So, I was kind of looking at, and I think most of the complaint is that they've kind of raised their land up and the houses are a little bit lower. I mean, you can obviously see that. But a couple people asked for dirt so I walked back there Monday. So I just think it may be a good idea to walk both properties if they're available for us. It gets too hot with the snakes possibly.
Yeah, now's the time to do it for sure.
Yeah, whenever, everyone's possibly available. So we can try to pinpoint.
Y'all just give me a couple of dates and times, and I should be fairly open this week.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
That's a denial. Okay. And item 6 adjourned.
Call to order, establish the quorum, roll call. Mrs. Joseph? Here. Ms. Gordon?
Here.
Hello.
Here.
Update on the community development activity.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's short and sweet, big smile on my face. Thank you for everyone who came out on Saturday for the prayer breakfast. It just fills your heart to see the community come out. Every chair was full. I think we left there with every heart full. Congressman Fields did an awesome job. All the ministers were just awesome. Y'all got anything that's negative or complaint, I'd like to hear now, but I'm just overwhelmed. I want to thank everybody, and we look forward to a bigger and better one on next year.
I didn't get any complaint. I'm still getting compliment on how well everything was. So everyone enjoyed the, you know, the fellowship, the prayer. So
And
100.
And we stayed within our time limit, like
Yes.
right at 2 hours, so we didn't keep everybody all day. Also want to remind you, and we'll get the information out about our cleanup day on April 18th. I know we had some Council Lady Gordon, you wanted to do something in your neighborhood, and we can, but we will be, they want to focus on the river areas, so we will be focusing on the river areas, but we'll find some volunteers also to clean up the other areas. We'll talk to you about that. And of course, Juneteenth is coming up. Excited about Halloween, but before we get to that, we are looking forward to our 110th anniversary of Port Allen. And we plan on doing that on Labor Day weekend. So mark your calendars, not to go anywhere, to stay here and celebrate with us. And details will be coming soon. As you talk to your members in your community, if anybody wants to be involved in the committee, we are looking for volunteers. We're not turning down anybody, just tell them to give me a call. And we're getting all geared up for Labor Day weekend. Port Allen will celebrate 110 years. This weekend, the drainage covers in front of City Hall, they will begin painting them if there is no rain. But my mayor tells me I'm incorrect, and the weatherman say there will be rain, so they may not start. But the original plans was to start on them this weekend, and that's the designs we showed you on the last meeting. And I think that's about it for us. If we got any questions, I'm willing to answer. All right.
Adjourn. Call the Personnel Committee to order to establish a quorum. Could we have a roll call, please?
Mr. Hubble?
Here.
Ms. Gordon?
Here.
Mr. Payne?
Here.
Item number 4, adjourn.
Finance Committee, call to order, establish quorum, roll call.
Ms. King? Here. Mr. Hubble?
Here.
Mrs. Joseph? Here.
Item number 4, adjourn.
Good evening, council again. Like Ms. Rose said, I wrote down myself, I want to thank everyone who played a part in making Saturday a success. We had a great time. I know they put a lot of hard work into getting things together and things done. We had a few arguments, but we made them happen, and everything turned out very nice. So I was excited about that. We will not host the Easter egg hunt this year. We have a lot of things that we want to do the later part of the year that we want to kind of concentrate on. So there are plenty Easter egg hunts that's going on that I've seen so far on Facebook and other people reaching out for donations and things. So we're not going to do our Easter egg hunt this year. Also, we will be recognizing women in the community for Women's Month. This is Women's Month, something new. We're just trying to bring light to women in the community that have made strides and done different things. It could be a first year, but we just want to bring light to our women. And also, I know we brought to the council maybe last month or month before about Lexipool. That was the company that was supposed to write our policies for us and the police department. I decided not to use them for the city admin. The annual fee I thought was ridiculous. We may not have anything for them to write, may not have anything for them to update for us, and I just think it's ridiculous for us to pay an annual fee for something that we can try to do ourselves. So Ms. Tamika and Ms. Lynette has kind of tag team. Tamika's put together our handbook, and Ms. Lynette called Broussard, Louisiana, for our LMA president. Mr. Burke is the mayor of Broussard, and so he mentioned at the LMA conference in Lake Charles last year about his secretary being able to help with the handbook. So she was kind to send to them, and so she kind of put them side by side. And so we've gone through and compared to what we have, we've changed some things. We've added different memos that I added. So once we get something concrete, then we're gonna send to our city attorneys to look at it. But I just think we can save that money instead of the city paying, $4,200 annually just to sit on. I thought it was ridiculous. So if you have any complaint about that, let me know. I just felt that it was a move that we should make in order to save the city money that we could do ourselves. We know our policies better than anyone else, and have our city attorneys to approve before we, put it into play. So that was a decision that I made. Also, we probably will have a few other things coming down the pipe. Bayou Pool for our fountain in the front. The guy tosses a chlorine tablet in it. I think that's something that we can save also. Not trying to stop people from making money, but just trying to save the city money wherever we can. So that'll be something else in the new budget year, along with a few other things. So I think we have lights. We have lights everywhere. So I've gotten pictures of the lights, and they are happy that we have lights. It was dark down here, I get it, walking out the building at night. So we do have lights now. So I'm not sure how much it's going to cost to have lights, but we have lights outside when we walk out there. So I think that's it. All right. Thank you.